role of social media in your digital marketing strategy.
Our next speaker, Nadia Dvoinos, co-founder at NosAmigos, will actually uncover you the role of social media in your digital marketing strategy. Please give her a big hand. Put your hands together and welcome Nadia. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hi everyone, my name is Nadia Dvoinos and I'm a marketing and PR strategist and also I'm a founder of NosAmigos. Is a marketing agency focused on consulting in marketing for founders, CEOs and CMOs. I'm originally from Kyiv, Ukraine, but now I'm based in Dubai. So let's go for our topic and let's talk a little bit more about social media marketing in digital marketing strategy. I'm a person who likes to receive information for more practical stuff, so I will go with you through one case, but 3 different varieties of solving this case. Let's start. Please meet Sam and Lucy. They are co-founders in one technical, ambitious startup. Sam was working as a CEO in a technical company, and Lucy was working as she held a position of team leader in the same company. So we have such a case. We have to launch a promotional campaign to the market of Europe. It's like very general information. Everybody understands that it's not enough for launching a campaign. And we selling our product for $3 per one month subscription and $10 for 6 months subscription. So case number 1. Our budget is $180,000 per 6 months. So we have $30,000 budget directly for each month. And we need to gain 10,000 followers in 6 months. We also have a strategically potential partner, which is one of the biggest manufacturers of sports shoes and clothes, because our app is to launch different competitions in sports. So we want to gather people together and launch sport competitions with our app. But this partner told us that we can't sign up before we'll have some traction. So please, guys, show us a traction in 6 months. Case 1, Sam. Sam decided to be responsible for all marketing, and he asked Lucy to be responsible for the technical part. Sam just came from the huge entrepreneurial conference where he discussed marketing with different founders. And the main topic, main instrument for discussing was social media marketing as the crucial instrument which helps everyone to succeed as for now. So Sam decided just to run into his campaign and launch only social media marketing tool for these 6 months and spend all the budget in social media marketing. Here are the channels. Everybody knows it. He took almost everything that he knew and ran to his team, and team asked a couple of questions. Okay, Sam, we know that we need to launch SAP, but which countries we are launching? What is our target audience? And what is our key message? And what images should we use for our social media campaign? Sam was just easygoing, and he had in his mind SAP, SAP, SAP. That's how he answered. Okay, guys, we had target for the Europe, so let's cover all Europe. As for the audience, we had statistics for the first 500 followers, and they are from 18 to 60 years old, so let's cover them all. And also, call to action is the main message. So please just ask our customers to download the app. That's it. It's fine. I believe in you. Let's go. Okay, they launched in 1 week since Sam started his role as a marketer in the company. As for the process, first month gone, they've spent, as they planned, 1/6 part of the budget, but they reached really small target. Then Sam asked his analytics guys, what is going on? Oh, Sam, sorry, but the budget is not enough for the whole Europe coverage. Okay, then we need to go faster and we'll spend half of the budget that left for 1 month. Then they spent this budget for 1 month, and he gained more followers. That's how Sam thought, oh, fine, this works. So I will spend the last budget for the 1 more month. This is how we're going to gain more and more followers. At the end, he ran campaign only for 3 months. They spent the whole budget, and they gained only 3,000 users. So the campaign completely failed. The main reasons, Sam didn't have any strategy, he didn't do any research, and they didn't cover any communication with followers, because some of them they lost during this journey. We're going to the next case, Lucy. Lucy is a very good girl. She just finished her MBA executive program where she learned marketing strategy building. So she decided that we're going to start our project with marketing strategy building and the research. We're going to do our homework. But she didn't have any practical experience in building a strategy. She just took all the theory that she had from the course and put it on a whiteboard in front of their team and told them, okay, guys, we're going to go through these stages. Everybody was just like, okay, Lucy is in charge, so we are going through all these stages. Then she put a timeline, as she planned, according to the cases that she studied during her MBA program. And this was the perfect plan of her, where she's supposed to finish strategy in 2 months and then spend 4.5 months of implementation, gathering her followers, users, sorry. But it took a little bit longer. Lucy was surprised. Team was not surprised, because Lucy didn't have any practical experience. And the reality came like this. So they've spent almost 4.5 months for the strategy building, proper, good, as she read in her books and learned in the case studies. But for implementation, there were only 1.5 months left. So they had these conclusions from the strategy. It is very good, actually. So it's the right things to do. They had a key message. They had a target market. They had target audience. They had promo channels, not only social media, as you see here, different ones. Most of them online, digital strategy. But at the end, they spent only 20% of the budget for 6 months, gained up to 4,000 users, and revenue was only $26,000, which is not enough for our future partners. So Lucy's case also failed. And the main reason was lack of time for her implementation, and this lack of time as a result of lack of her experience in practical stuff. So we can make a conclusion that your best, she tried to do her best with the strategy, wasn't enough to succeed. We are going to the third case, Sam plus Lassie. Now Lucy is responsible for strategy building, and Sam is responsible for implementation. But Lucy understands here that she has no practical experience. That's why she decided to hire a marketing strategy agency who will help her, who has more than 10 years experience in marketing strategy buildings, and who has lots of cases. They received 3 proposals in 8 days. So they started their strategy building with the agency. And Lucy, as a co-founder with really good theoretical experience, was very good partner for the strategy builders to make its strategy very good for this particular company. So the timeline as planned, this was proposed by this agency. And strategy structure, it was almost the same as Lucy proposed before. But it doesn't matter what structure is here. The main questions you should answer with your strategy is where are we now, what is our target, and how we are going to this target. So at the end, they implemented strategy in 7.5 weeks together with the team. And Lucy and Sam decided like, we don't have enough experience in marketing building. Let's ask agency and hire them for the implementation. So we will go through the stages and we will study from them. We will learn how to do these things and then going forward on our own. So they sign up with this agency and they've spent the total budget for 6 months, almost like $170,000. $80,000 they've spent for the agency, strategy building, and so on. But they had focus. After they built a strategy with the agency, they had focus where to go. So the budget was shared into different instruments very properly. That's why they reached their target and they gained 80,000 of users at the end. So it doesn't matter which instrument you use. The main stage before you're starting is to build a strategy. And afterwards, after strategy building, you do planning, and then you use all the tools which are necessary to gain the particular users that you need to gain. Thank you very much.